Hello. I goofed up. How you doing? How's everybody? Hope everyone's going good. Hope everything's going well. Um uh I have a surprise that I did talk about in my Discord for a minute, and that is a better light. And I'm going to turn it on. Now that we have some gameplay going, I'm going to skip this ish. And I'm gonna flip it on. It's not anything fancy, but if I really wanted to, I can make it evil. But we're gonna help it light my face up a little bit better. Considering, like, eh, you know, I mean, I could set it so that way. I think this is as dim as it gets. That's as bright as it gets. Oh my god, that's so bright. I mean, it's nice, if I wanted better lighting for things. Honestly, I think that's the best lighting for my face. But for spookies, we have red. And I think right about there is a good enough brightness. Hi, Mad Dog. How are you? We're gonna continue the spookiness of this game. I don't remember what we were doing. Ah! Fuck it. Yeah. You know what? I guess I deserved it. Oh, God. I forgot exactly where we were, and shit is creepy right here. Oh, yeah. We don't want to look into this boy's eyes. That was the issue. It said no matter what you do, don't look into that boy's eyes, and we did that last stream. And he was like, God, no, without his fucking tongue and shit, and he was a demon. Alright. It's, some sort of pulley mechanism. Ah, shit. It's not what I wanted to have happen. Oh, it's terrifyingly noisy. I'm trying to fix my microphone, because it's, like, saggy. For some reason. Like, it's not wanting to... Yeah. Good lord. Okay, now it's a little tighter. There we go. And then... Alright, we're good. Sorry about that. Is it I thought it was an anime. It's very creepy, man. It's some sort of pulley mechanism. Its exact purpose is unknown, but there's a large conspicuous lever attached to it. Probably couldn't hurt to pull this, right? Pull the lever, Kronk! Lever slides down easily. Demons. Did that do anything? I don't know, just get back here. With pleasure. Fuck that dumb little kid, man. I don't want to deal with that kid. He's stressful as shit, man. I do think I have a little too much red light on me. It's a little overexposed. Do you think this light's too much, or is it just a little bit better on the lower setting? I'm trying to figure out which one's going to be better. Okay, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I think it actually helps my face be seen a little bit better. Okay. Best not to go back into this room. Okay, where was that? Was it the building super? Down this room? Oh, the extra layer of static that I don't know if you guys can hear is stressful. Oh, I hate that. The lever appears to have opened a trap door on the wall, just wide enough for a person to fit through. You hath arrived. I think the lighting looks good. Let me turn it off. Let me turn it on. Looks much better. Looks like this goes somewhere. Got on the big screen. Hell yeah. I don't like it though. It gives me the creeps, even more than that pool or that classroom. Yeah, but there's a chance it might lead outside. Go in, baby. All right, I'll go first to make sure it's safe. You wait here. No way I'm letting you go by yourself. When it comes to ghosts and curses, you're about as clueless as they come. What the fuck? This room is very modern looking. Looks like a heater. Yeah, space heater. Fortunately, without fuel, there's no way to light it. It's a small chest of some sort. What the heck is this? Take it. Hell yeah. Finally detailed accessory case made from a tortoise shell. Its design is long outdated, but the quality of its craftsmanship suggests it has been very expensive back in its day. Slightly shaking, it produces a loud, distinct rattle. There's definitely something in there. Based on the sound and the light weight of this thing, it's gotta be really tiny. Not sure if we'll need whatever it is, but we might as well take it with us just in case. Yeah? Hmm? A noise from inside the closet. Turning the dials accomplishes nothing. Without electricity, it's just a box. Wasn't the sound of TV static audible from the hall only a few moments ago? That's what that noise was. Bitter. It's bitter. It's wearing down my back teeth. Crunch, 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 crunch. Ah, that's why I said we should stop this. I want to go to karaoke again, but not with all those aphids around. Ugh. My toenails are gone, so I can't walk. Oh, that's her. Oh, her fucking eyes. Her eyes are terrifying. I quickly turned around to find Shinozaki excitedly mumbling something to herself in a low tone. Her whole body was slanted with her head.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I agree, but holy shit! Her whole body was slanted with her head leaning against the wall. And she was completely focused on one specific section of empty floor. Shinozaki? Mind your own business, goddammit! What? What do you mean? Should I have not taken this chest or something? What's wrong? Shinozaki began repeatedly banging her head against the wall. The motion was almost rhythmic, as if in time with the ticks of a clock or a metronome. Hey, cut it out! The hell is wrong with you? Ow, I just got bitch slapped. Always, you always do this. What was it you said? Because we're friends? Well, I can take care of myself. What's with that look? You just hold on a second. Ugh, my throat is burning up. Ugh, it stinks, it's rancid. I have to run. Why would you do this to me? You're my sister. Well, you can die too. This is how people die. Jesus Christ. After stumbling almost drunkenly for a few moments, Shinozaki... After stumbling around almost drunkenly for a few moments, Shinozaki suddenly took off running. She leaped through the trap door and out into the wall. What? What the hell was that all about? Wait, this is no time to be standing around. I gotta go find her. She's certainly an interesting specimen. Ah! Who's there? Came home from school to finally be with family. Who the fuck are you? What? What? Came home from school to be the family? Fuck yeah, man. How is school? I hope it's good. Electric stuff for mechanics hurt my brain. Yeah, I understand that. I'm not certain where she came from, nor when or how she got there. She seemed to be about the same age as me. She looked mostly normal, but her eyes were much less vibrant than they should have been, appearing flat and lifeless like those of a dead fish. She's a dead fish. Her name was Nahao Senoki. I guess you could say I'm a medium, come writer, come high school student, or something like that. Or I was anyway, when I was alive. When you were alive? Are you telling me you're a ghost? Regrettably, that's exactly what I am. Are you one of that little
あのガキの
bastard's
仲
friends
間っての
then?
は篠崎に何し
The
よう
hell
か
did you do to Shinozaki?
俺たち
And why did you trap us here in the first
どう
place?
しようってんだ
あら、
Oh
それは誤
my.
解です。
I think there's been a
ど
misunderstanding.
ちらかといえば、
I,
私も
like
被
you,
害
am
者。
essentially a victim.
ま
Though
あ
there's a little more
そ
to
れ
it
だ
than
けで
that,
は
of
ないです。
course.
そっか
Oh. So you were trapped here too
こ
then?
こに閉じ込められて
And you,
それより今の
more
彼女
importantly right now, the girl who just ran out of here seems to have quite a gift.
そうだ
Excuse
篠
me.
崎
Oh yeah, Shinozaki!
待ちなさい。
Wait, please, if
あ
you
な
wish
た
to
が
have a
彼女
place
と
at her
長
side
く
for a
付き合
long
う
time
つ
to
もり
come,
なら
I believe it would be
私の
advantageous
話を
for
聞
you
い
to
てお
listen
く
to
の
my
よ。
advice. At her
付き合
side
う
for a long time to come? Alright, but
手
can you
短
make it
に頼む
quick?
ぜ
その冷静な
Such a
判
firm,
断、
cool
好感が
response
持
is
てます。
very telling.
で
Well, I'm
篠崎の
listening.
才能って
So what's this about Shinozaki being gifted?
霊媒や巫女、シャ
You're
ーマン
familiar
と
with the
いえばわ
concepts
か
of
り
the
やすいで
spiritual
しょうか。
mediums, shrine maidens, and shamans, no?
自然科学では定義し
They're all
づらい
people with the
心の
ability to
存
lend
在。
their bodies to
要
beings
する
that
に、
natural
霊
science
や
can't
神
quite
といったもの
classify.
に
Beings
自
you
分の
would call
体を出し
spirits
て権
or
限させる。
gods.
口寄せとか神下ろしとか
They're people who
悪
take
魔
part
つき
in
とか言わ
channeling
れる行いを
rituals.
するものです。
Basically, possession, much like the demonic sort you see in movies.
イタコンみたいな
So kind of like the Itako from traditional folklore then.
ええ、
Exactly.
あなたも見たよう
You've
に、
seen it, no?
彼女は
Your
こ
friend
の場
can
に
take in the
気だまっ
thoughts
て
of
い
the
た
dead
死者
that
たちの
flit
思念を
about
取り
in
込ん
these
で
accursed
アウト
halls,
プットしてい
and
ま
I'll
す。
put them through her own body.
いくらこの天神小学校が
And
特
note I
別
said
な状態
thoughts,
にあるとは
not
いえ、
spirits. They
霊
aren't
その
souls,
も
but
のではな
rather
く、
loose remnants of
女の
broken
恋た
minds.
ちのような使命
Heavenly Host is a frighteningly unique place. So she's like, she's able to like see like the death echo of people. I'm assuming is what that means.
私が見てきた中では、かなりの才能と言って差し支えないと思います。
So, if she is indeed able to channel them, take it from me. She has a very powerful gift.
そんなもんが才能だって
Can you really call that a
あい
gift?
つはあんたとは
She's
違うん
not
だ
like you, you know.
ここを抜け出すつもりなら、
Perhaps not.
ただの
But if you
無知、
intend to
無
escape
力
from
な
here,
人間より
these
も
talents
有
of
利だ
hers
と思います
could
けれ
prove
ど、
most advantageous,
ただし、
provided, of course, she
制御
learns
で
to
きれば
control them.
の話です。
制御
Control them?
あれが自
Well,
分を
you
コン
saw
ト
what
ロールしてい
happened.
る
She
状
wasn't
態
in
だと
control
思
at
う。
all, but rather being controlled by the thoughts of another.
彼女は抜群に感
Think
度
of
の
what
高
it
い
i-
アンテナを
think of
頭
it
に
as
24
if
時間くっ
she
つけて
had
い
an
るような
enormous
もの。
antenna on her head with impeccable reception. 24 hours a day.
でも、周波数を選ぶどころか、
Except that
スイッチ
antenna
の
was
オン
missing
オ
not
フの
only
仕
any
方
means
さ
of
え
changing
まだ身につ
frequency,
けていない。
but any sort of on-off switch as well.
あのままでは
Frequency,
いずれ回
at
線
this
がショ
rate,
ートして壊
she's
れ
bound to
てし
short
まう。
circuit and break down,
受信し
or
た電
worse
波を垂れ
still.
流すだけのガラクタ
She
になっ
might
て
lose her
しまう。
sense of self and essentially become a mindless radio.
篠崎が
Are you saying
元
no
に
way to get her
戻ら
back?
ねえってのかよ
さあ、どうでしょ
I
う。
don't know. Who's to
それは
say?
彼
That all
女と
depends on her
あなた次第。
and on you.
なあ頼む
Well,
一緒に来て
then come with me.
篠崎
Please
を
help me
助け
save
て
her, please. I'm sorry.
それはでき
I
ません。
can't do that, you see.
私も
I'm also trying to
私の
find
大
someone who's
切な人を
important to me.
探していますから。
Bye. She was like,
私がしてあ
peace,
げられる
and
の
then
は
just
こ
faded
れ
into
くらいで
nothing.
す。
I've done
も
all
っ
I
と
can
も
do for you.
これがいい方へ
Whether this
転がる
experience
か
ends well or
その
gets
時
worse, again,
そ
depends
れもま
entirely
たあ
on
な
you
た
both.
方次第。
I wish you the best of luck.
おまた地震か
Whoa, another one? This was the big one. I literally couldn't stand up. I fell to my knees on the floor. My head hit the wall. I began to pass out. I couldn't even tell how long it lasted. It felt like it would never end. But eventually, little by little, it did subside. I stood back up and surveyed my surroundings. But as expected, the ghost of the girl was nowhere to be seen anywhere. This particular quake felt like it shook the very foundation of the entire building. Shinozaki was all I had on my mind. She was in serious danger.
なんだかわかんねえけどよ
Just don't know what the hell is going on
だけど
anymore. But if there's one thing I do
だけ
know,
は守んな
it's
きゃ
that I have
なん
to
ねえ
be
んだ
there for her, no matter what.
何があってもよ篠崎
Sorry, it was just the dude yelling. Okay, now what? Oh, it took me there.
ったく
Oh,
あいつ
You know what really pisses me off, though? That she kept talking to me as if I were totally ignorant about psychic phenomena. Like a complete dimwit. But look at what happened to her. Too gifted for her own good, if you ask me.
そうだったんだ。
Wow, sounds like you and Shinozaki had a pretty rough time in here, too.
大変だったんだね。
Well, you seem to have done pretty well for being by yourself. Shouldn't Morishige have been with you, though? Yeah, but he's not. I've been trying to find him. Ah, well, considering how cool and collected he is, I'm sure he's fine, wherever he is. I mean, if he sees a ghost, he'll probably just furrow his brow and be all like, "You remind me of a Shakespeare sonnet or something, you know?" And since you and I ran into one another already, I know you'll find him sooner or later. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure I'll come across him eventually. Though I guess there are a lot more places to look now that the hallways are back in one piece
で
again.
も、一人で探す
But there are two of us, and two pairs of eyes are better than one.
だな。
There we go. That's more like the Suzumoto we all know and love. Okay then, let's give this everything we've got and find our friends. Oh!
しげに
Ah, she.
近くにいること
Oh, my nose is so itchy. I know you're somewhere nearby,
頑張れ
and that's enough to keep me going.
絶対
I'll
見つけ
find
る
you,
からね
I swear.
そうその前
But
に
before we set off,
おトイレ
I call a bathroom break.
お
Oh,
前な。
seriously?
ごめん
Sorry, I've been so scared and nervous since we got here. I guess it's taken its toll on my stomach.
お腹が
I get this paper before our production sometimes too.
そんじゃ。
Fair enough. I guess we'll keep an eye out for a restroom on our way then. Gotta take a big old shit. Making a PB&J in the chat. There's a gap in the floor here. A boarder's been laid across as a makeshift bridge, but it's a bit unstable after the quake. Best to cross with care. Hell yeah, making a PB&J, baby. Why is the music so fucking good in this game? The stairwell is completely packed with desks, making it virtually impassable. Fortunately, the last earthquake seemed to have knocked many of them loose. With two people working in tandem, this shouldn't take very long to clear a path.
この机
What could we do with all these desks? What do we do with all these desks, Kishinuma?
無理すりゃこのまま
We could just climb over them with a little effort, but they might all come crashing down if we make one wrong move. Yeah, let's move them out of the way. Hell yeah. Yeah, we found a little girl's room. If you'll excuse me for a minute, then. I gotta make it big ass shit.
うん
Sure, I'll wait nearby. If anything happens, just call out.
ちょっと離れててよ
She's very trusting that there's going to be toilet paper in that bathroom. I'm just gonna say it. Hi, Shaded! Oh, hey, check it out. Let me turn it off. Let me turn it on. We have better lighting on my face now. I think it looks significantly better. So you can actually see me, and it's not ruining the mood. I wanted to get something that was RGB as a ring light, and it's a big fucking ring light. Don't wait too close though, okay? It'd be kind of embarrassing if, you know, heard me. I'd be more worried about the smell. I know, right? I think it looks a lot better. And I like the fact that it lights a lot better too. I just wish that I had better lighting behind me on the back wall. Because I really like my uplighting, and I might have to buy more strips and just lay them on the ceiling and aim them down. Gotta take a big shit. Oh, because my stomach's in pretty bad shape. Gotta take a shit. Gotta take a big old shit. Almost there. Plunk.
使えるトイレがあってよ
Just
かっ
glad
た
there was a usable toilet in here.
よいしょっと
All right, good to go.
あれ
What's this?
なんだろうどっかにお腹ぶつけた
Did
の
I
か
hit my stomach or something? It's
あ
all
ざになっ
red.
てる
Why is there poop on the toilet rim? When did this happen and how? Even if I had hit my stomach on something, whoever heard of someone's belly getting bruised? I took a closer look and found myself momentarily breathless. What? What in the world happened to me? The reddish purple bruise was like fault lines emanating out in all directions, with my belly button serving as its epicenter. It almost looked like a weirdly colored spider web attached to my skin.
どうした
What's wrong?
なんでもない
Nothing, I'll be out in a sec.
お待たせ
Sorry to keep you waiting. I feel much better now.
おう
Glad to hear
これ
it.
より岸沼くん
But didn't I tell you to keep your distance?
え
What? I did. You were just kind of loud for a second. You seemed startled. Is everything okay?
ごめんごめん
Oh, yeah. Sorry to have worried you.
岸
So,
沼くんいいの
how about you? Are you good on the bathroom situation, or do you need to go too?
あ
Well, the
あ
boys' room is kind
男子
of
連携で入るとよ
occupied.
なんか
When you open the stall door, there's this guy's voice that yells out, "Shut the goddamn door!"
とか言う
落ち着けないね
Oh, I can see how that might make it tough to
気を取り直
go.
して
Well, let's just put that out of our minds for now and focus on finding Shinazaki, okay? Or, just use the girls' room and take a big shit in there.
おう
Sounds good. Right? Like,
なんで私
why am I not saying anything to him about the bruise on my stomach? Is it because I'd be too embarrassed to show it to a boy?
恥ずかしいから
No, that's not it.
そう
My
じゃない
mind was racing, with worst case scenarios popping into my head one after another. I kept hoping that this was all in my imagination. All nothing but a nightmare. This shit has to be manly. I mean, I'm sure hers was. It was big old shit. She was like, sorry, she was going Super Saiyan on the toilet. But it sure felt real. And that was the scariest thing of all. Maybe I was sick. Maybe I needed to go to the hospital. Good luck. I couldn't stand all this uncertainty. But I didn't say anything about it. I just walked with Kishinuma all throughout the school building in search of Shinazaki. I thought maybe if I went to him, I might run into Shiga along the way, or at least find some clues to his whereabouts, but no such luck. Our search eventually led us back down to the first floor. Having covered all of our bases, we set our sights on the pool, but just as we approached the locker room... What? Hey,
今の音
did you hear that? Yeah, it came from in there. Jesus Christ! A girl who looked to be around middle school age had been laid flat on the floor. Both her arms were bound and her eyes and mouth were covered with sash-like strips of cloth. She was obviously being held against her will. She was kicking both legs and writhing all around, frantically trying to break loose from her bindings, but it didn't seem likely that she would succeed.
大変助けてあげなきゃ
Oh God, we have to save her! It was only after saying this that I had noticed the bruises on her legs.
あの
Those
後
are
ろ変な形
weird markings looking awful like the ones on my stomach.
誰と似てる
Or am I just paranoid?
気のせい
Regardless of what caused them or how they might relate to my own injuries, this girl had markings like rope burns clearly visible on her slender thighs. They were peculiar bruises that looked almost like letters, as if they signified something that was just beyond our ability to decipher.
おい鈴本何
Hey,
ぼーっと
Earth
してんだ
to Suzumoto! Ah, sorry! Hang in there. I'm going to loosen the bindings right now.
待て
Wait, stop!
見てみろよ
Take a closer look. This isn't going to be easy. What the fuck is happening? Give me a second. I just need a minute. I'm sorry, guys. Oh. Sorry, I had to look at something on my phone. I wasn't sure what was happening. Kishinuma grabbed my arm to hold me back. I was a bit confused, but I did as he suggested. And it didn't take me long to see the problem. I noticed. The strips of cloth holding this girl to the floor actually seemed to be rolls of gauze. And whoever bound her like this really did a number. The gauze was stretched haphazardly all across the room's furnishings. Several strands of it were then projected upward to the top of the nearest cubby shelf, where they were wrapped around the neck of a plaster bust. And from there, they extended up to the ceiling, where they were wrapped tightly around the handle of a bucket suspended in the air, suspended right above the girl. In other words, if we pulled any bandages the wrong way or moved any desks, the plaster bust might fall, and if that happened,
天井のバケツがひっくり
the bucket would spill right onto her.
あの子の
何が入ってんだ
Hey, Spike! How's it going?
動か
before we continue, ring light works like very well. I wonder what the hell's in there. Maybe it's nothing.
だけど
But what if it's not? Help! 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 The girl was thrashing wildly, unable to move or see, and too scared to call out. Sadly, this wasn't helping at all.
Just
Uh,
do it!
Shit!
Make your dreams come
I know,
true!
right? God. You guys stress me the fuck out. Good, just tucked away from the bed. We had a fire and then watched Happy Halloween, and then she got a headache, so I put her to bed. Fair enough. Sadly, this wasn't helping at all, and only served to pull the plaster bust closer and closer to the edge of the shelf. It wasn't impossible to say whether or not she had any inkling of the threat that loomed literally right above her head. It seemed increasingly likely that this was the intent behind the trap. If the victim attempted to escape, she would only wind up killing herself.
どうしよう
What do we do? What can we do?
落ち着け
Don't panic. We just need to find some way of getting that bucket down from the ceiling.
の岸沼くん
Can you reach, though? I think we should remove the bandages on her face first to try and calm her down. Either way, there's no time to lose. We have to do something, and we have to do it now. Remove the bandages. We're gonna do that first.
そうだ
Yeah, if she keeps kicking like that, this will be over before we knew it. Alright then, sit tight and we'll get those bandages off. Help! She should have heard every word Kishinuma was saying, but she didn't seem to be calming down in the slightest. Excited to make breakfast and get clothes and clean tomorrow. Fuck yeah. I'm getting new shoes soon. With all layers of bandages crisscrossed over her ears, maybe she couldn't understand us. Unable to see, unable to hear, and too frightened to scream. I think I'd squirm too if I were in her position. Alright.
そうね
Damn it, this is really wrapped up tight. Okay, I think I got it. Can you see me? Ah, help me, what's happening? It's so dark. Ah!
落ち着け
Calm down, you need to stop thrashing around like that. I'm so scared. Just get me out of here. Save me. Nari, Hikari, Chiaya, someone, anyone. Chihuahua.
やべえ
Crap. You need to stay calm. Look at me.
慌てないで
Try not to panic. Take slow, deep breaths. Okay. There you go. That's good. Everything is going to be all right.
平気だから
We're working on setting you free right now. Okay. Gradually, the girl began to calm down. Sam, I just want tomorrow to be a normal day. I had a good day, but an old friend irritated me. Yeah, both of us. Yeah, the weather's getting us too. Plus, with her running out of birth control, she's got that time in the month for the first time in a long time, and it's really kicking her ass. I know it's EMI, but yeah, understandable. I hate that that's happening to me too. Sounds like she skips them like I do. I skipped mine too. Gradually, the girl began to calm down. I gently stroked her cheek where I just slapped it. Tears were welling in both our eyes. I closed mine and nodded my
いい
head.
子だね
Good.
もう少しだけ
You just need
我
to
慢
hang
で
in
き
there
る
a little longer.
じっとして
We'll have you out really
何
soon.
も怖くない
As long as you hold still, there's nothing to be afraid of.
はい
Okay,
もう
I'm okay now.
私ここにい
I'll
る
be
から
right here at your side.
もうちょ
Just
っと
try
頑
to
張って
keep positive.
岸沼くん
Kishinuma, would you mind pushing the statue a little so it doesn't fall off the
しばら
shelf?
く押さえて
おう
Oh, yeah, I'm on it. This is really wrapped tight,
結
but
んである
there, I think that should do it.
でも大丈夫
Are you alright? Can you stand?
ダメみたい
No, not really. My knees are shaking too much.
しばらく座って
Well
よっ
then,
か
how about just sitting up for a bit? Give those knees time to recover. I put my arms around her, and only then did I realize what she meant. She was shaking from head to toe, more violently than I'd ever felt before. She must have been frightened out of her mind.
あの
That... Hmm?
何
What was that? Thank you very much.
そうだよね
That must have been really, really scary for you, but it's okay now.
こんな大人っぽい鈴
I've never seen Susamoto act so
初めて見たか
adult.
もしんね
I guess some maternal instincts kicking in. Women are amazing. Agreed.
女って森
Women are
に頼りっ
fantastic.
ぱなしのこいつもそのうちゆい先生みてえな人になんのかな
Even with her constantly depending on Morishige, I could totally see her turn into someone like Miss Yui when she gets older. You'll just be moody. I like being moody. I'm a
本
bad
当にあり
bitch.
がとうございました
Thank you both so much for what you've done. You saved my life. I'm just glad you're all right.
まさかリアルで
Never expected someone to tell me I saved their life, and I mean, ah!
ああ
Woo! And I mean it literally, that's for sure.
私は小笠原奈々って言います。
My name is Nana
私が女子中学校の
Ogasawara.
1年です。
I'm a 7th grader at Musashigawa Girls Junior High.
私は鈴本
I'm
真由。
Mayu Suzumoto. It's
で、
excuse me. It's nice to meet you. And this delinquent-looking fellow is Yoshi Kishinuma.
柄の悪いは余計
Oh,
な
come on.
鈴
What
本
kind of introduction is that?
そういう
What kind of
とこは
introduction is that?
森重の
I think you've been hanging out with Morishige too much.
一年
Hard to
ってこと
believe you're a
は
7th grader, though. That means you're 1 year below Satoshi's sister.
タッパ
Yet
ー
you're
あるし
so much taller and you
な
seem
んかしっ
so
かりしてんな
with it.
やっぱり
I guess Yuka must be in this school somewhere too, huh? I hope she didn't get herself separated from Mashida. Kishinuma and Suzumoto? Are you two searching for your friends as well? Yeah. 5 friends from class, 1 homeroom TA, and 1 classmate's little sister. We're not sure exactly what's going on in here just yet, but I guess they're trying to find us too. I see. I've been separated from my friends as well. I wound up, well, the way you found me while I was looking for them.
どこの誰に
Yeah.
あんなひでえ目に遭
The
わ
hell
された
kind
ん
of
だ
sicko did that to you anyway? I really don't know. I was just wandering around trying to find Nari and the others when someone reached out from behind and covered my eyes. Whoever it was incredibly strong. I really couldn't fight back. If I had to guess, I'd say it was probably a really big man.
大きな男
Really big man, huh? Any ideas, Suzumoto?
これは
Uh-uh. I mean, the only living people I've met here so far are Kishinuma and this girl.
どうやら人玉や幽霊
Guess there's more to worry about in here than just lost souls and
ろ
that
くで
ghost
もない
brat.
奴がうろついて
Uh-oh. Nana suddenly planted both arms firmly at her sides, shrunk into herself, and began shaking again. She was probably thinking about what had happened to
そ
her.
の話はもういい
I don't think we need to talk about that right now, Kishinuma.
What?
Huh?
あ
Oh, sorry.
終わり
私ちょっ
I
と
think I'm going to take our new friend to the pool for a moment. Will you wait here, please?
ここ
What?
行こ
Let's go. It's raining outside, so there's clean water, you
う
know?
水あるよ
Ah, okay.
おいおい
Now wait just a
何言ってん
minute.
の
It's dangerous out there. If you're thirsty, I'll go gather some rainwater and bring it back for
俺
you.
が雨水
おね
Wait. Right. Here.
ここで
Oh, wait. Right here. You're going to wait for us to come back.
何
Understood?
かあったらす
If
ぐに
anything
呼ぶから
happens, we'll call for you. I promise.
うわ
Alright already. Just be careful, okay? Oh, he's
気をつけろ
crying.
よ
He had little tears in his eyes. He's a big baby. There's no corpses in the pool this time.
ごめんね
Sorry about that.
シンナ君ってどういう
Kishinuma means
ことかな
well. He's just a little dense. Oh, it's alright. I'm sorry too to be such a bother. Oh, it's no bother. If something as scary as that happened to me, I'd have done the same. But we're alone out here, so feel free to wash up as much as you need to. I'll look the other way if you'd like. Ah, yeah. Please, if you would. Righto. How is everybody? I just noticed there's quite a few people here. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired today. Work took a lot out of me today. I'm a little sleepy, and I felt like this would be the right way to go because I can kind of control the flow of things a little bit better. I'm trying to give you what I got left. You know what I mean? I just wanna make sure you guys know that I'm here and I appreciate you guys being here. And I want to know what you guys have been doing all day. I'm just tired, and I don't want you to think that I'm like, ugh. You know what I mean? I want you guys to know, like, I'm little sleepies. Just chilling at Cedar Rapids. God damn it. Of course he would say that. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. I walked over to the wall, where the roof's overhang offered some protection from the rain, and waited for Nana to finish up. Taking this time to look around, I noted that the whole building was surrounded by a dense forest. Theoretically, we could climb the fence here and leave, but we'd just be trading a creepy dark school for creepy dark woods. Will we survive out there, and will we actually be able to get home? I just wanted to find Sheeg. He'd be able to look at the situation coolly and rationally without flipping out and getting all emotional like me. I just needed to find him, to see his face. Sheeg. watching a trailer for a game called Wild Hearts. Looks like Monster Hunter, but set in a universe of Princess Mononoke. Ooh, I need to see that. I was starting to get teary-eyed again when I noticed Donna lazily running toward me. As she neared, she slowed to a walk. I don't like this. Okay. It's cold. Your body heat will dry you off in no time, and we can spray a little perfume too. We were both completely soaked from head to toe. But I was confident we'd dry off quickly enough once we got back inside the school building. 4-player co-op. Fuck yeah, I want to get that. Put the trailer in the game suggestions in Discord. And since I happen to have some travel fragrance in my pouch, I took it out and spritzed a little around Nana's skirt. Oh, I think I know this scent. It's Rolche's Sunlight Yellow, right? Bingo, it's my current favorite fragrance. I like it a lot too. My allowance is pretty small though, so I'm using a cheaper one right now. Well, once we make it out of here, I'll gladly share mine with you. Really? That's so kind of you. I'll make sure to wear some at our next drama club performance. It'll be my first time on stage, so I'm sure I'll need it. Aw, she's got a friend. You're in drama club? Wow, I'm actually in our high school's drama club myself. You are? I'll bet you're an actress. Well, I do act, but I also write scripts and make costumes. We don't have a lot of members, but I don't mind. I love everything about stage drama. That's amazing. You can do all that? Nana. Oh. You don't mind if I call you by your first name, do you? Of course not. You're welcome to call me Mayu, too. Anyway, you really have an amazing figure. I'd love it if you'd let me make some clothes for you sometime. Oh, wow, would you? Though there are probably much slimmer girls out there that your talents would be better suited to. Like my old friend Nari. She's practically a jewel. She's so pretty. And my friend Chihuahua is super cute, like a princess. It's now Chihuahua, okay. Let's just find those friends of yours and all go back home together. Kishinu and I will be glad to help you in your search if you help us in ours. Sure thing, Mayu. Come on, let's head back in before we both catch colds. Oh, and Nana, I noticed you have some bruises on your thigh. Did something happen? Huh? What? I didn't even know they were there. Maybe I got them when I was captured. I was pretty hysterical, so I don't have a very clear memory of everything that's happened. Posted it. The gameplay trailer is what I'm watching now. Probably gonna run the giant shuriken and traps. Nice. I'm gonna have to look into it. Okay. Sorry to ask such an awkward question. All done! About time. You were out there for way too long. I was starting to get really worried. Well, a woman's beauty takes time to mold. Anyway, while we were out searching for Sheik and the others, do you mind if we also keep watch for Nana's friends? Of course I don't mind. Let's find everybody who doesn't belong here and get the hell out. You two ready to go? You bet! I got a bad feeling, homie. It's the pilot twisted mangled gauze bandages that resulted from Nana's rescue. Why do I get the feeling that she wasn't necessarily trapped? Right? Like, I just get the feeling that she's actually a demon. What happened to all the fucking corpses outside? They ain't doing a goddamn thing. It's made by EA, so... EI. It's made from EA, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but much to looks really okay. Hell yeah, I wouldn't be too upset as long as they do a decent job at shit. Let's go to the exit. Crumpled up piece of paper. Alright, fine. I understand it can't be opened because it's a big bitch. There's a crumpled up scrap of paper inside one of the chute cubicles, or cubbies. It's a bit heavy, suggesting it serves as packing for some object wadded up within. Unraveling it reveals a small pile of long, whitish, stubby objects that at first seem like they may be candles or something. But in actuality... Are these fingers? As in, human fingers? 10 in total. Every finger from both some unfortunate victims' hands. The blood was still very much wet, too, indicating that not much time had passed since these digits were severed. What soil was lodged under each fingernail, and faint remnants of color here and there further indicated that the owner of these fingers had painted nails. These nails. Nana? It's probably nothing. Don't worry. Are we going to keep those fingers? They might come in handy later. Never know if you need to fingerprint scan something high-tech in this place. Right? PlayStation just announced a ton of stuff today, apparently, because Jedi Survivor just posted a trailer too. Damn, I'm going to be posting a lot of videos in Discord. I'll do what I can to take a look. Which one had the demon child in it? Was it this one? Ah! Spooky! Wasn't the trapdoor right here? This never even existed. Huh. God, the music is so good. I really get a bad feeling about this fucking person that we're with. Is the new Jedi Survivor look good? I really hope it does. I don't get it. When Shinozaki and I came in here before, this room was different. Was there not a corpse there? There's something all over every one of these shelves. It's like someone emptied out buckets full of small black beans. On closer inspection, they seem to be dead flies. Hundreds upon hundreds of them. Crunchy. This music really reminds me of like Castlevania-esque stuff. Are you certain you're on the right path? Is it really okay to trust her? I don't think so. It's the partially decomposed corpse of a student. Judging by size and uniform, this is likely a male middle school student. The back of his head seems to be completely smashed in, suggesting he was probably killed from behind with a blunt weapon. Student ID name tag can be seen partially lodged under one of his bony arms. Takini Municipal High School, Teru Arai. Well, sorry, Teru. Door's locked up tight. Maybe that key we found will work here. There's a... Jesus Christ, I've never played a Tekken game. I need to. Like, badly. Use the rusty key, baby. No good, I guess it's the wrong lock. What about the fucking chest that he has? Why haven't we tried the little chest that the dude has with this rusty ass key? Right? Like, you'd think that the thing would be a tiny, simple lock. Hey, Kishinuma, what's next? What's that? I can't really make it out very well, but something down there is definitely reflecting light. I wonder if we can get it. I seriously doubt it. This hole looks like it doesn't bottom out for a while. There could be a whole storehouse down there. For the Survivors, this 22nd trailer story is going to be interesting. I'll have high expectations for that. Also, Knights of the Old Republic remake. Oh, nice! I never played KOTOR, but I've always wanted to. I might have to wait for the remake then. Maybe we had some kind of ladder or rope. Maybe we get on the stairs? Or up the stairs? Excuse me, I burped. One C. Uh-oh. The music stopped. Oh, fuck! This was most likely a female junior or senior high school student. These subjects exclusive so far to my knowledge. Oh. Damn. Though anything beyond that was impossible to determine, as everything above the waist was missing. Whoever killed this girl must have done it recently, as the wound was still fresh and the blood all over the floor was still wet. Her exposed intestines seemed to have been pulled out of her body and draped onto the floor, or they were then crushed flat like a worm under a big shoe.
この制服
This uniform
うちの
is
学校
from my school. No.
そう
No, who is this? Who is it?
落ち着いて
It's okay, Nana. Try to stay calm.
悪い方に考えんじゃね
Try not to think of the worst case scenario right off the bat. There's no reason to assume this is
え
one of your
お前のガチ
friends.
じゃねえかもしんねえだろ
Nana was wrought with grief. She was shaking uncontrollably to such an extent that her teeth were chattering. We gently let her out of the classroom. I wanted to get out of there myself, to be honest. Seeing a human body so horribly mutilated was more than I could handle. Partially hidden under the body is a student ID name tag, which must have fallen from the missing torso. Hadoka Maname. Probably best to make sure Nana never sees this. Christ. Seeing a hummus body. I said hummin. A hummin body. Back to the fucking bitchin' ass music. What is in here? Any demonic motherfuckers? It's an old yellowed class newsletter. Looks like they just cut an article out of the local newspaper and photocopied it. Child abduction and murder. Follow-up report. It's hard to imagine what it's hard to imagine what the bereaved family and friends of the victims must be going through. Classmates of the deceased will be dedicating memorial portraits and flowers in their honor. And the school chorus is slated to sing for them as well. Thanks, announcer. Silk Song, the sequel to Hollow Knight, has just officially been slated for release in July 2023, as long as there are no more studio setbacks. I hope not. Why is the music so fucking good? The music's got no reason to be this good. Oh, hey, it's the body we covered up. It's the what? Tasty meat? The smell of tasty meat. I wonder if somebody getting us both RoboCop and the game to play. I don't care if it's bad, it's RoboCop. Wasn't there a RoboCop fucking game recently? Frozen in Place. Honestly, I really get Castlevania vibes. Like the older Castlevania vibes from this music. Oh, it was announced. Ah. Let's go to the little boy's room. It's completely boarded up and won't be possible to get inside. That is a very pixelated corpse. It's the remains of a student clearly decomposed into a skeleton. Based on its size and the uniform it's wearing, it was probably once a senior high school girl. There are deep scratches on the ground nearby with several fingernails and even a few teeth adorning them, indicating the ferocity of her struggle. There's also a student name ID tag. Matsukaze Prefectural High School, Rina Saiki. Rina Saiki, whatever the fuck it said. Don't even fucking know. This is the bathroom. Demons were here. I really don't like that. buttery buildup in the drain. It smells rancid. Is it poop? Quadrants littered with dead flies. Can we get the fuck out of this room now? Ooh. Oh, that stressed me right the fuck out. Ugh. Fucking hate that shit. Did we go all the way down the hall? It's so good. So we're looking for a rope to get the one spot. Where do you think a rope would... Oh. I know where a rope would be. A little fucked up if you think about it. It is in the bathroom. 100% in the bathroom. A little fucked up. Ugh. It won't let me get in there though. What does it want from me? At least it's not being fucked up and making us use like the girls like stomped out entrails as a rope. That would be really fucked up. Room 1A? Can we go back into 1A? Isn't this where the chick's corpse was? And I'm pretty sure it's gone. Was it in 1C? Uh-oh. Music just fucking stopped again. I really don't like this. I really don't like it. What does this game want me to do? I'm actually a little confused. We didn't go up the hall, or up this. Oh, here we are. Demon! There are demons in this bitch. I know she'll accept me. She has to. I want that body. I want it. Creepy. I'm afraid you won't be going any farther. Don't you dare try to take it from us! You all still have your own bodies! Well, fuck all you too, man. I wanted to go up there. Assholes. Is there something I'm missing? Like obstinately missing that anybody might think? Because the only thing I can think of is there was the bathroom, but it won't allow us to get into it. Ooh, maybe. Let's go back in here. The gauze. Maybe we can use this as a makeshift rope. I'm smart. Take the bandages. I I gathered up the loose bandages and handed them to Kishinuma. Kishinuma then immediately pulled them taut in a few places to test their tensile strength. But definitely enough to work with, and as long as we fold it over enough times, I don't think there'd be any risk of it tearing. There are 2 strips too. We could probably twist them together and the end result could be about as sturdy as a real rope. And so, we folded both the strips of gauze in half, then twisted them into 2 double-ply strips together to form something that resembled a braid. I'd done something similar to this once before when making rope-like decorations for theater costumes, so it didn't prove to be particularly difficult. It almost felt like rope making 101. In 10 minutes time, presto, we had a do-it-yourself rope in our hands. Granted, it was pretty flimsy compared to the resin ropes you might buy at a home center, but it seemed like it would be, it would hold one person's weight just fine. Where the fuck was the penis? Oh fuck! Penis! That one's good though. That one's funny. With our handy dandy rope, one of us should be able to get down into that hole and fish out whatever the glinting thing is, no? Maybe, but there's nothing to tie the rope onto this end, so I think somebody up here is going to have to hold on to it. If Nana and I work together, we should be able to hold the rope long enough for you to get whatever's down there and climb back up, I think. So you've already decided on the one who's going, huh? Would the 2 of us really be able to hold on to him, though? Wouldn't it be better for the boy to hold the rope and one of us girls get the object? Controller has to connect again. Controller! Come on, controller! Give me the power! On the fucking battery! Alright, shit. Shit in a toot. Phew. Remove device. My controller has been consistently doing this, and it's kind of fucking frustrating. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove the device, add Bluetooth or other device, turn it on, make it detect power. Come on, Xbox wireless controller, connecting, and done. Done. I don't know why that keeps happening to me. It's weird. What else can I do? Come on. I'm in the game. Fuck me. I don't know if I could do it, honestly. I'm not very good at sports or anything. Even if I made it down, I'm not sure I could climb back up. Fucking controller. Then how about I go? You? Do you think you'd be able to? Alright, I'm gonna pull the battery and then turn it back on, see what happens. The game is gonna be a dick. Ugh. You were just bound with these bandages not too long ago and you almost died. Do you really want to have them tied around your body again? I should be fine. I'll do whatever I have to do if it means I can see Nari and the others again. I can relate. I'll do whatever I have to in order to see Sheik again too. You're very brave, Nana. Especially for how young you are. It's kind of incredible. But Kishinuma, I really think I should be the one to go. Sheik, everyone bends over backwards to help me. From Sheik's point of view, I must really seem like a helpless child sometimes. But just this once, I want to be the reliable one. I want to protect Nana and lead her home safe. These nuts! I don't really mind either way, honestly. Ooh, what should we do? Actually, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna save real quick. Okay. And then we're gonna go back to the title real quick. Because my controller's not gonna work until I do this. Then we're gonna step up, motherfucker. Okay, I don't care about my data from Corpse Party. Because I had never played Corpse Party. I only played Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Continue. Ah, demise. So we're gonna step up.
俺は別にどっちでもいいけど。
We're gonna do it. We're gonna fall to our death.
よし。
Okay, that should do it.
きつくない？
Isn't that a little tight? It's hurting my
あえ
stomach.
てすっぽ抜けるより
Better
い
than
いだ
slipping
ろ
out and falling, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. All right, lower me down slowly, okay?
気をつけてください。
Please be careful, Mayu.
の取っかかりになるように
I've tied some knots at regular intervals to help make it easier for you to climb back up.
ありがとう
That sounds great.
ナナちゃん
Thanks, Nana. The rope snaps. We fall. Because our thick ass. Dude.
しょっと
And there we go. I made it. Everything okay? How's it look down there?
かね。
It's kind of dark, and there's a really nasty smell.
あと変な
Oh, there's too dark to see my surroundings clearly, but I can instantly sense an oppressive atmosphere all around me. This was not a good place to be. There are so many bodies. The fuck? There are a large number of dead bodies scattered throughout the room. Most seem to have died long ago, having decayed into proper skeletons, but a small handful seem fresh, as if they were alive only yesterday. Ugh, here too,
やっぱり
huh?
ここも
I do not like this. This is making me uncomfortable. It's a chute. The fuck are we looking for? Fuck! Oh. The game is really good at fucking noises. Because a fly flew right past my ear, and I don't know if you guys heard it. Uh-oh. Ikari Kirigami. Shit!
この子の制服
This is the same school uniform as the one Nana wears. When we rescued her, she called out
光ちゃん
several
って呼んで
names.
た
Wasn't one of them
この
Ikari?
ことは
I don't think I can bring myself to
ナ
tell
ナちゃん
Nana about
言
this.
えないよね
There's something on the ground next to Ikari's body, reflecting what little light there is down here.
上から見えたのって
Is that what we saw from
これかな
above? Small glass bottle filled with about 2/3 is the mark with a
何
clear
の
liquid.
瓶だろう
Wonder what this is.
水みたい
Like it
のが入って
could be
る
water. Having acquired the item we sought, not wanting to stay on in this hole even a moment longer than I had to, I gave the rope a triumphant tug.
拾ったよ
Ishinuma, I got it! Nice going, Suzumoto! Now get the hell out of there, or do you want me to pull you up?
大丈夫
No, I should be fine. It's not even 10 meters deep down here. I can climb it.
じゃないから登れそう
A fly in the game.
捕まれ
Almost there. Grab my hand. Whew, I stopped climbing out of there. Ugh, I'm so beat though. I didn't seem that high, but my arms and legs are trembling right now. I'll definitely be feeling this tomorrow.
お疲れさん
Well, you did good, if there is a
何だっ
tomorrow.
たんだ
So what did you end up finding? Well, this.
なんだこりゃ
The heck is that?
酒か
Sake?
何の匂いもしないし
Doesn't smell or anything. I
ただ
think
の
it's
水
just
みたい
water.
あこれ
Oh
水
no,
水です
that's holy water.
水水
Holy
友
water?
達のひかりちゃんが
My friend Hikari had a bottle just like it. It's kind of a protective charm, supposedly infused with the power of a famous spiritual medium.
悪いものを払う力があ
It
る
has the ability to ward off evil, and some people believe it grants luck with money or love when kept in your bag.
うさんくせえ
Sounds pretty sketchy to me.
そんなことないですよ
No, it's totally
テレ
legit.
ビにも出演して
It's
る
been
霊
endorsed by
能
that
者
spirit medium who appears on TV, Naho Sanoke.
さえのき
Sayanoki? Yeah, her. I guess if she says it's the real deal, then it's possible there may be something to it.
知ってるんですか
You've heard of her, Kishinuma? I'm a little surprised by that, I have to admit.
こういうのって売っ
Is
て
it
る
something
もの
you can
も
buy?
ネットで買えるものもあ
You
る
can
んで
get
す
it online, but in Hikari's case, her dad works for the TV station and got a bottle of it directly from Naho after
仕事の時
taping.
にもしかしてこれ
Do you think this could be Hikari's bottle? Don't tell me Hikari's down there. Hmm? I don't know. Maybe it's someone else's, or maybe
他の
Hikari
人
dropped her
のか
bottle
も
down
し
the
れな
hole.
いし
篠崎もこういうの好き
Shirazaki's really into this stuff
持って
too.
る女子は多い
There are probably a lot of the
よ
girls who bought these.
そうですよ
Yeah,
ね
you're probably right. Good thing we didn't let her go down, because if she would have found that corpse, man, woo, it would have been over. What do we do with the water now? The fuck, man? Okay. We go down this way. We sprinkle that shit on those bitches that wouldn't let us pass. I know what we're doing. Our buddies.
私を受け入れてくれる
チキショー
Damn it all.
こいつ
Doesn't look like they'll be letting us
ど
through
うして
too
も通
easily.
さなきゃ
Shame these aren't real flames, or we could just douse them with water.
限りは済むんだが
さっき拾った
How about we
水
try
水
using that holy water on them? It was recommended by a spiritual medium, after all. Throw the holy water! Fuck them! Get wet! So hot it burns like acid! Damn you all, they're still alive, isn't that enough?
あんたたちも早く
My death
死
soon.
ねばいい
May death soon come for you too! With this, one of the red spirit's flames flew directly at me in what's clearly meant as an attack.
危ねえ鈴本
Suzumoto, watch out! Ugh. Kishinuma quickly leaped in front of me, hands out, taking the full brunt of the force of the spirit's attack in my place. I don't even know what to say. Kishinuma!
岸沼
Kishinuma.
騒ぐなって
Jeez, take it easy, I'm fine. Just burn my hand a little, that's all. Peed his pants too, I bet.
私
I'm
が
so
ぼやっと
sorry,
して
I
たから
should have been paying closer attention.
私絆創膏持ってる
I've got stick-on bandages in my bag somewhere, let's see. Oh my god, my fucking controller. Why is this controller such a bitch? I hate this shit so much. There we go.
あれ
Huh? What?
どうした
What's wrong?
ちょっと
Oh, nothing. Here you go.
私貼ります
Please allow me. Just show me where you got burned.
サンキューな
Thanks a bunch. And Suzumoto, seriously, what's wrong?
私
Well, I seem to have lost my student ID. I probably dropped it when I was climbing down into that hole.
お前その手に持ってる
Isn't
の
that
は
in
学
your
生
hand?
証じゃねえのか
Isn't that it in your hand?
これは
No,
拾
this
ったの
belongs to the deceased girl in the school entranceway. I picked it up earlier. I opened the student's ID so Kishinuma could get a better look at it. It was clear from its design alone, after all, that it wasn't a Kisaragi ID.
そっとしておいた方が良かった
Probably
か
should
も
have
しれ
just
ない
left it there, but, well,
私
I was all alone and scared, and I thought maybe I'd learned something useful from it, you know?
この学校
間違ってねえよ
No, I think that's perfectly reasonable. We've got to do whatever it takes to reunite with everyone and get the hell out of the school.
どれ貸してみな
Mind if I take a look at it?
うん
Sure, I don't think you'll find anything too helpful in it, though.
書いてないかも
Schwip. Some kind of doodle on this
なん
page.
かの箱
It's a box? I wonder what it
みたい
means.
だけど
The memo page Kishinuma opened to was ringed with bloody sticky fingerprints. And centered among them was a rough sketch of a box drawn in a ballpoint pen, along with numerous lines of text written in rough, shaky letters. They seem to have been written with an excessive amount of force, resulting in countless black splotches and small tears in the paper. I think Ayako is going to kill Ao. I need to hide her. Ao is mine and mine alone. She must be protected. If I hide it in that box, no one will ever find it. Ao, I love you so much. These words were written over and over again, with the ink getting blotchier and more haphazard each time.
この落書きの箱って
Doesn't the box in the picture look an awful lot like this one? I
用具
mean,
室に
I
落
know
ち
we
てる
found
も
it
んだ
pretty
けど
far from the entranceway, but still.
本当だ。
You're right, it
よく
really
見て。
does.
ここの穴。
Isn't this
穴
a
じゃないですか。
keyhole?
そうみ
Oh,
たい。
hey, you're right.
も
I
しかして
wonder
あれ、
if
私が
maybe
拾っ
that
た
key I
鍵
found
の
will fit the
缶
lock.
かもしれない。
Kishinuma and Nana were both watching me expectantly as I produced the rusty key from my bag. I inserted it into the lock. It fit. Crossing my fingers, I began turning. And met with no resistance at all. It was the right key. The lid popped up, and nostalgic music started to play.
オルゴール
That's a music box? I had
なんだ
no
ろう。
idea. I think I've heard this song
聞いた
before,
こと
too.
が会いたくて。
Oh, I miss you more than you can know. Tell me where, oh, where did you go?
やめてくれよこんな状況で
This is so not the time or place for karaoke.
ごめん。
Sorry. Kishinuma took the music box from my hands with a sort of derisive smile on his
箱
face.
の中になんか
So
入
something
ってる
inside
な
this thing then, right? No good, it's too tight to squeeze. My fingers won't fit.
逆さにして振って
Try
み
turning it
たら
upside down and shaking it.
お出てきた
Oh, something came out, but
け
it's
ど
another
鍵です
another
ね。
key, huh?
鍵を使って鍵
Who
を
hides a
手
key
に
behind a
入れました
lock?
ってか
でもこれで
But this means we
今
could
まで
probably
入
open
れ
some
なか
door
った
now that we
ところに
previously
入
couldn't.
れるよ。
Place the key in my pocket for safekeeping. And tried in vain to remind myself that I shouldn't get my hopes up, but in truth, I was downright thrilled. We were making actual progress. Me too. I'm happy we're making fucking progress. Bet you it's upstairs. Bet you it's the reference room. The referee room. Oh my god, come on, you fucking thing. Oh my god, I'm getting so tired of that shit. Got a good feeling about this. Let's try that music box key. Come on, controller. Try the key or don't do it. No. Bump up the surface power. We're just gonna do it. The key turned easily in the lock and the door came right open. Fuck yes. There was a dead body propped against the inside of it. As the door slid open, it spilled out into the hallway. Kishinuma completely ignored this, however, stepping over it and darting into the room as fast as his legs would carry him.
白崎
Shinozaki! Within the pale darkness of the room, a figure stood in front of one of the shelves, completely engrossed in some ancient-looking tome. It was Shinozaki! The floor around her was piled high with books she'd seemingly read and discarded. Strange, coming from a bibliophile who usually won't even crease a spine. The curve on the other side causes a turnover on the 9 ball joints that look like fish in the hourglass geoglyph, with a white shoe instead of a needle.
篠崎
Shinozaki, get a hold of yourself! No talking. This is the library. Honestly, what do you want culture troglodytes hope to accomplish in here with your worthless gossip? Shinozaki, that's enough. You can stop this now. This isn't you. You're in pain, right? Whatever loose soul is in control of Shinozaki, I'm calling you out. Get the hell out of her right this instant. You hear me?
これは俺たちのもの。
She's ours. I'm going to make this body mine.
ダメだ
Not a chance. I'm much better at using her than both of you combined.
この人の中にいる時だけ
It's only when we're inside this person that our pain
私たちは痛みから
subsides.
解放されるの
Please, won't you let us have her?
この子を僕たちに
Give her to us. Please, what if
そうだ
we save you?
君らを
We'll help you get out of this school alive.
生きて出る
And in
手助けをさせてくれ
exchange.
ふざけんじゃねえぞ
Shut up, you selfish bastards. Look, I sympathize with you, I really do. Dying in here must be like a never-ending nightmare.
だけど
But how does that give you the right to use Shinozaki like she's some kind of tool? She's a living being with a mind of her own.
そんな正論で
Oh, ye of sound mind.
この痛み
We're in pain, we're in agony, we're cold and hungry and mad. But you're still blessed with life, don't you understand?
まだめぐそれでもな
I don't give a shit about any of that. All I know is you can't have Shinozaki. I will never ever let you take her. Is it bugs? Is it bugs? From there, Ayumi took a sudden turn for the worse. Tossing aside the book she was reading, she began punching herself in the head with both hands. At the same time, she was just... It was so quiet in here, too, but just look at the colors have been let in now. What? Just look what colors have been let in now. Silver, huh? Green, maybe.
やめろ篠崎
Stop this, Shinozaki. Shinozaki. Ah, it was yellow. Shinozaki? Brother, is that you? You're late. I'm so hungry. It's been so very long since my last meal. She about to bite him? Hina sealed me up in here, you see? And I haven't eaten a single thing since then. Not a single bite. Nothing at all. Brother, you look so delicious, brother. Is it strange? Is it strange that I want to kill you and taste your succulent flesh? Cut it out, Shinozaki. I'm not your brother, for starters.
おかえりお兄ちゃん
Welcome home, brother.
なんだよミキまた来てたのか
Miki, you're here again?
何それ心優しい
Succulent!
妹がわざわざご飯
You know,
作
your
りに
selfless little
来てあ
sister
げたの
drops by
に
just to make you dinner. That's how you greet her?
お兄ちゃん
You've been eating your meals every day, brother?
ああまあ
More or less,
その
yeah. Some
コンビニ
prepackaged
とか
convenience
学食
food
とか
store food from here, school
ま
lunch
た
later.
そんな
Just
ん
as I
じゃ栄
feared
養
then.
偏
You
っ
keep
ちゃう
going
じ
that
ゃ
and
ん
your health will deteriorate in no time.
今お夕
Well,
飯
you
作
sit
って
tight.
る
I'm
から
making you a fine meal right
や
now.
っぱりお兄ちゃんは私
Whatever
が
would you do
面倒
without
見
me?
て楽しい
How's school going? I hear you've been hanging out with a boy named Mashida and a girl named Shinozaki. What kind of people are they?
大丈夫だよ
Everything's going to be
そ
okay, I
のう
know
ち
it.
お父さんだって
That'll come around one of
ね
these days.
お兄ちゃん
Just be patient, okay, brother?
やめろ
Stop it! Ugh. Quit chewing on him. Oh, God, Shinazaki's biting Kishinuma's neck. I've got to stop her. Blood, bitter, delicious blood. Ugh. Kishinuma! Kishinuma! Two of us made a mad dash towards Kishinuma, intending to pry Yumi away from him through any means possible. But to my astonishment, he met our panicked gazes with a stern, let me handle this look, reinforcing the message by raising his hand in a stop motion. He's like, I got this, guys. Fucking uppercuts in Mortal Kombat style. Shinozaki, Shinozaki! Mortal Kombat uppercut, please. Whoa! I didn't expect that. If circumstances were different, this could be the start of a really heartwarming romantic scene. Kishinuma grabbed Shinozaki and hugged her tightly.
篠崎
Shinozaki, come back to me! Please!
お前は
You aren't any of these people. You're Ayumi Shinozaki, damn it!
篠崎あゆみ
So warm. Hang! Bit by bit, I could see the expression on Shinazaki's face change. Her crazy possessed sneer gradually gave way to a blank, dazed countenance that then slowly but surely began sparking with life once more. And though it was nearly imperceptible, I could swear I saw a smile start to form on her lips. Kishinuma? For a few long moments, Shinozaki stared into Kishinuma's eyes. Then, in an instant of realization, her face turned beet red. I recall the phrase, oh crap, drifting through my head for a split second, and then... Huh? What? What the hell are you doing? Slapped him. Ow! What are you trying to pull here, pervert? Get away from me! Shinozaki! What's wrong with you? Shinozaki had me really worried there, but...
篠崎
Well, I'm glad you're back.
篠崎さん
Shinozaki!
大丈夫ですか
Kishinuma, are you alright? Suzumoto, what are you... Wait. where am I?
おかえりなさい
Shinozaki, what does one say in this situation?
篠崎さん
Welcome back, I guess? Huh? What? What's going on?
何
You were just trying to taste some succulent meat. Succulent!
話を聞いて
Wow, I have to
信じ
admit,
られないけど
this all sounds really unlikely, even to me. I guess I must have been under the influence of this building for quite a while, though. Yeah, and let me tell you, you were getting pretty violent there. How'd you get in here anyway? This room's been locked up since we showed up.
覚えてない
I have no idea. But then, we are in a building that can change its layout at will. I guess pretty much anything is fair game in these closed spaces. It almost feels like the school takes pleasure in making the most unlikely events happen at random. I suppose when you're dealing with the supernatural, you're already dealing with something that's scientifically unlikely, so best not to rely on logic. Starting to go over my head here. It almost sounds like I'm talking to your sister.
簡単に言うと何が起きるかわからないっていう話
Okay, well, let's just put it this way. There's no way of knowing what's going to happen in this school.
いい
So listen
目
carefully.
標は
We have exactly 3 objectives in
こ
here.
の学校がこうなった
First, we need to
原因
look into the
を調べ
reasons why this place is the way it is.
この現象の中心となっている
Specifically, we need to find out more about the beings who control it.
そして
Then, we need to interact with those beings and try to dig up some means of getting out of here alive.
最後に
And finally, once we figured that out, we need to actually make it
これ
happen.
だけよ
That's pretty much to it. That's pretty much it, sorry.
いい
Wow, you're in full class rep mode right now. Yep, she sure is. Aren't you forgetting the most important objective, Shinozaki?
一
Uh-huh.
番大事
I
な
think she is. Finding all our friends safe and sound.
そうだ
Oh, yeah. Good point.
それがまず
That should be our first step for sure. Once we found Miss Yui, Mashida, and the
はい
others,
さえすれば
then we can work on the rest.
だな
Damn straight!
小笠原のダチも集め
Add
りゃ
Ogasawara's friends to the mix, and we'll be so many strong that nothing can stop us, right? Right!
でも
Let's not get too careless, though. None of this is going to be easy. There's only so much we can do in here, and that's not likely to change.
とにかく調べて
For now, I suggest we investigate our surroundings as thoroughly as possible. Leave no stone unturned.
そして何より
And don't give up or give in, no matter what.
諦
I
めた
mean,
りし
don't get
な
me
い
wrong,
こと
I'm scared to death right
も
now,
ちろん
but I'm not going to let that stop me.
大丈夫
Don't
私
worry,
たち
we'll
が
be
つい
right
て
behind you all the way.
み
We
ん
can
な
get through this together. At this, Kishinuma stood up and began scanning his eyes over the nearby
とりあえ
shelves.
ず
Since we're in here anyway, how about we start by checking for clues in this room?
資料室ってくらい
It is a reference room after all. There's bound to be something worthwhile. Okay. Books! Nothing on the shelf seems particularly relevant. Nothing on this shelf. Corpse! It's a girl's body, seemingly junior or senior high. It's mostly decomposed down to the skeleton at this point. There's a duffel bag on its side next to her with a tracksuit partially hanging out of it. And her student ID name tag is still clearly visible on her uniform. Momi Jigawa High School, Ao Amano. Oh, shit. That is the girl. Nothing on this shelf. What about this shelf? There are numerous scrapbooks on this shelf, each containing various newspaper and newsletter clippings. One in particular stands out. It's an old school 3-ringed binder filled with articles that are all over 30 years old. That's almost as old as me. 1973. Serial kidnapping and murder at Heavenly Host Elementary. That's here, right?
その事件の記事
There was an article about that in one of the
どっかの
classrooms
教室
too,
にも
I
あった
think.
な
Dashing the hopes and prayers of their concerned parents, 3 of the kidnapped children return home tonight in body bags. Local police gave an official statement at around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Yuki Kano, 11, Ryu Yoshizawa, 8, and Tokiko Tsuji, 7, previously reported missing, were found dead in a basement room beneath the school. The circumstances behind their murders are still under investigation, and a suspect with ties to the school's teaching staff is in questioning. First responders report a shocking, grisly murder scene and have expressed concerns that even allowing the families of the deceased to see their children. Wow. Significant mutilation is said to have occurred, and officials believe the sight of this may exacerbate the already delicate mental states of the bereaved. The sole survivor of this unspeakable crime is 7-year-old Sashiko Shinozaki, who remains in shock from the experience. Her testimony may prove invaluable towards closing this case and putting this horror behind us. However, so police are anxious to question her. Meanwhile, other parents have already begun calling Heavenly Host's safety procedures into question in the wake of this tragedy. Members of the PTA have There's a snippet from another page as well. Thank you for the bits. Which includes photographs of the 3 victims as well as the lone survivor.
この子たち
Oh, these are the children I saw.
俺たちも見たぜ。
I've seen them too. I guess they were killed here.
殺されて。
So now they've cursed the place or
ひ
something.
どい事件だったんだね
It's so horrible to hear what happened to them.
私
I've been looking at them as scary, evil spirits all this time, but really they're just victims
悪い
themselves.
静本さん
Be careful,
同情
Susamoto.
心は危険よ
Compassion can be dangerous in a place
例
like
の
this.
中には生
It's
前の
not
人格
unheard
を
of
失
for
っ
a
ている
spirit to
もの
lose
が
its
ある
sense of humanity after dying.
今のこいつらは生きてい
In
る
other words, these kids aren't necessarily going to play nice with living beings
じゃね
anymore.
えってことか。
あの
What
犯人は
do you think?
どうなったん
What do you
です
think happened to him?
あ
Here we
こっちの
go.
ページに
They
記
talk
事があ
about
る
him
わ
in this one. Accused child murderer commits suicide. The 32-year-old former teacher believed to have committed the now infamous adolescent kidnappings and murders was found dead early yesterday morning. After being deemed mentally unfit to take responsibility for his actions, he was placed in an intensive psychiatric care and escaped 2 nights ago. The psychiatric ward commissioned a manhunt which culminated in the discovery of his hanged body in a room beneath Heavenly Host Elementary. Near the site of his shocking triple homicide, the cause of death was ruled as strangulation and is strongly believed to be self-inflicted. As this appears to be a show of remorse, previously thought beyond his mental capacity, his psychiatric ward has come under heavy fire since the discovery.
犯人も自殺かよ。
Even the murderer killed himself, huh? Guess there's no happy end for anybody, though the families of the victims were probably glad to see him go.
女の子が一人助かったの
Well,
が
and there's that one girl who was spared, too.
でも変ね
Isn't that kind of strange, though?
こんな大
That
きな
there's
事件
not
なの
one
に
single comment of the
その
survivor's
うちの
family?
この記事を見ても
Every article is full of commentary from friends and family of the deceased, but there's not a word to be found anywhere about the girl who was spared.
プライバシー保護とか
I'd
で
assume that was by
隠られたん
request
じ
to
ゃないの？
protect their privacy or something.
そうなの
Do newspapers really care about that, though?
マスコミって
The mass media is always about chasing scoops, no matter what it takes to get them or who they have to bother. Dr. Tomokichi Fukurari's research records. Mesmer's magnetism. Correspondence with Anna Springle. Seraphida. Malleus Maleficarum. Coinage
心
manuscript.
霊学者の記
Records of
録に
psychic phenomena.
魔術結社の
Letters
通信
to and from
文
magic
新規小
societies.
説のこと
Classic mystery novels, not your typical elementary
さあ
reading
貸し
material.
出し用の番号シー
There
ル
are
が
no
ない
serial numbers or
この
library
学
cards
校
or
の
anything
本
on
じゃ
them,
ない
though.
よ
So they're probably not the
そうね
schools. That's
多分
true.
ここに迷い
Maybe
込ん
these
だ
were brought in
人
by
た
other
ち
victims who got trapped here?
本の持ち主の
Actually,
業者員が押して
it
あ
looks
る
like there's a name stamped on most of these.
と
Kabiki? Is that how you read those kanji?
キビどれ
What? Kabiki? Wow, you're right. I recognize that name. You
この人
know,
も有名
the
よ
paranormalist
さっきの
Naho
映画出た
Sanoki?
佐野木奈穂さんの師匠
Kyle
と言わ
Kibiki is her
れてる作
mentor.
家の先
He's a
生
journalist. I will hydrate.
キビキ先生も
I could use a sip.
どうして
So that means Mr. Kibiki is in here too, I guess. But why? Any more books? Nothing on this shelf seems particularly interesting. Books, books, books. I like the books. Give me the motherfucking books. I want the books. Give me the books. Give me the motherfucking books. Okay, fine. Ding. Alright, I guess we just leave. I have no idea what the fuck to do here.
そういえば私たちがここに来てからどれくらい時間経ったんだろう
I wonder how much time has passed since we got here.
携帯の時計
I don't know if I can trust my cell phone clock in a place like this.
確かに
That's a
空
good
間が
point.
変化するってこと
If space is
は
being changed around randomly, there's no reason to believe the same thing isn't happening to time.
俺の腹具合から判
I
断
trust
す
my
ると
stomach though, and it's telling me that dinner time has already come and gone, and now is about when good boys and girls would go to bed.
お腹空きました
I have to admit, I am
で
hungry.
きれば食べ
Maybe
物
we
も
should add
その
finding
場で
food to your list,
その前
Shinazaki.
に
But for now, I think it's about time we found a nice cozy spot to sit and rest for a while.
そうしてもらえると
I think I'd like that,
私も
as
助か
I'm
るかも
really, really tired.
冷
Not so
静
tired
って
that I'm
こ
worried
と
about
じゃ
getting
ないけ
possessed or
ど
anything, but
妙
tired
に
enough.
体が疲れてるみたい
Where do we go? Down the hall. Then we go down the hall. And so, the 4 of us headed to the safest spot we could think of. settling in for a bit to help calm our spirits and refresh our bodies. Almost immediately, both Kishinuma and Shinozaki sat down, closed their eyes, and fell fast asleep. Understandable, considering what they just experienced.
二人とも
Out
眠っ
like
ち
a
ゃった
light,
みたい
both
に
of
きっ
them.
と疲れてるんですよ
They must be exhausted.
岸沼さん
Kishinuma went through a great deal of turmoil to save Ayumi after
ナ
all.
ナちゃんも疲れたでしょ
Aren't you tired too?
はい
I am, but I just can't bring myself to
ナナ
sleep.
ちゃんたちが
My mind keeps racing, wondering what Nari and the others are doing right now.
今すぐ走り出
I
した
feel
い
like I need to be ready to run out after them at a moment's notice.
私も
I know just where you're
その
coming
兄の
from.
ことを考
I get the
え
same way when I think of Sheik.
すごく焦って
I wish I could see his face right now, you know?
あれ
Huh?
ナナ
Nana,
ち
what
ゃん
happened to your legs?
その足
I felt the chill in my stomach as soon as I saw them. They were the same bruise-like markings around Nana's slender thighs that I'd seen before. But they become much darker in color. They looked pink originally, as if she just rubbed her skin up against something, but now they were a deep dark purple. The color of grapes. Okay. Yeah, I know my hoodie still got here sooner than my hat. I'm still waiting for my hat. I don't know if it's in the mailbox right now.
大丈夫
I didn't check the mail. I don't know if the lady the lady woman wife. Okay. Are you all right? Does it hurt? Hmm? You mean the
あざはさっ
bruises?
きからありましたけど
They've been there since before.
そうじゃなくて
Yeah, but they're darker
本
now.
当だ
I don't like this
変な色に
noise.
なってる
Oh, you're right. What a weird
No,
color.
no.
What's
内
happening?
出血してたか
It
ら
probably just changed color over time from the blood rushing to the surface. I doubt it's anything to worry about.
ごめんね
Sorry.
でも跡が残
I
っ
just
た
hope
ら
it doesn't
嫌
leave
だ
a
もん
scar.
ナナちゃん美脚
Sure, you do
だ
have
もんね
beautiful legs after all.
そんな
Oh,
ことない
please. No, I don't.
スタイル良くて
I'm jealous. You're so thin and gorgeous. If I were as tall as you, Sheik and I would sure look a lot more natural together.
彼氏さんですか
Is he your boyfriend?
う
Uh-uh.
んそういうの
Nothing
じゃ
quite
ない
like
んだ
that.
けど
I guess you could say he's just a really important person
い
to
つ
me.
も近
The
くに
lady
いて
wife,
くれ
yeah.
て私の
He
ダメ
always
な部
stands
分
by
を
me, accepts me for who I am, despite all my flaws, and always supports me in whatever I choose to
素
do.
敵な人
Sounds
な
like a
んですね
boyfriend. He sounds wonderful.
私にとってはね
Yeah, I'm not just saying this because we're in the
同じ
same
演
drama
劇部
club,
だからってわけ
but
じ
he's
ゃ
like
ない
some
け
kind
ど
of prince.
王
Though
子
if you
様
ask
なんだよ
Kishinuma, he's an evil wizard. Kishinuma has a thing for Ayumi, doesn't he?
あれ
Oh, does that bother
気に
you?
なる
Are you
ナ
taking
ナ
an
ちゃん
interest,
ってば
perhaps?
あ、違いますそういうんじゃ全然
No, no. Nothing like that.
ごめん
Yeah,
お約
sorry, I
束
had
だ
to
から
ask.
でも実際のとこ
Actually, Kishinuma's got it pretty rough. He's got a rival for Shinazaki's affections.
お似合いなのに
Ah, but they look so cute
似た
together.
者同士でもある
They're a
も
lot
ん
alike
ね
in many ways, particularly in their complete inability to be honest about how they feel.
まゆさんも森
I'll bet it's a lot
重さんの
like you when
前
you're
で
with
素直になれなかった
Morishige, isn't it?
だから
Oh, come on, I already told you. It's not like that with us. Though I
自分でも
guess I
よ
really
く
don't know
わ
how
か
to
るんだよな
classify the way I
この
feel.
気
I
持ち
mean, when I do finally see Sheik, how should I react? What do I want him
ど
to
うしたい
do?
岸沼くんみたいに
Do I want him to pull me into his arms like Kishinuma did with Shinazaki, or do I just want him to pat me on the head and tell me I did
やっ
good?
ぱり実際
I guess I won't really know until the time comes. If it comes,
会えますよきっと
it'll come. Just like it did for Kishinuma and Ayumi.
ありがとう
Thanks.
持田くんも
I hope Mishida is able to reunite with Yuka and Nakashima too, and Miss Yui and
みん
Shinohara.
なで帰って
We'll all meet up and go back home and properly exchange that photo we took together after the culture festival.
私も
I really want to see my friends too.
こ
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been talking about myself all this time.
私
I
ちょっと
think
その辺見てきます
I
ね
think I want to go scout around for them
お
real
手
quick.
洗いも行きたく
I
な
have
っ
to
ちゃ
go
っ
to the
たし
bathroom anyway.
一人で
By yourself? Isn't that dangerous?
ちょっとだけですから
Oh, I'll be gone for a moment.
お友達のこと
Fucking
を
idiot.
思い出して
I guess thinking about her friends got her all worked up.
ずっとしていられなくなっちゃった
Probably
の
just
かな
couldn't sit still any longer.
鈴本
Suzumoto? Ah, Kishinuma, you're awake?
一緒に行ってやってくんねえ
Shouldn't you
か
go with her just to be
そ
safe?
うだね
I probably should. You stay here and keep an eye on Shinazaki. Thanks, I
なんかあっ
will.
たら
If anything happens, just yell real loud, okay?
篠
I'll
崎
smack Shinazaki till she's awake, and the two of us will come running.
暗いから
Hey, yo,
篠
bitch!
崎
Bop!
さんのろうそく
Get the fuck up! Our friend's dying! Sorry. Okay, the hallways are pretty dark, so I think I'm gonna borrow one of her candles.
危ねえから
Just be careful. Once you find Ogasawara, you two come right back here. You got it? Is this the bathroom of hanging? Bathroom felt empty. There was no indication of Nana's presence
ナナちゃんと
whatsoever.
入れ違いに
Maybe
なっ
we
ちゃったの
passed
か
one
な
another without realizing it? Oh, fuck. No! No! Nana? What's wrong, Nana? Oh, fuck. sound that echoed through the hall was like that of a butcher slicing up a large chunk of meat, bone and all. Fuck! And the sound was accompanied by the dimly lit figure of Nana sprawled out on the ground in front of me. Or rather, part of Nana. It was really just the top half of her body severed cleanly at the thigh. Her legs were completely gone. And the worst part is, she was still fully alert and aware. My legs! My leg! Ugh. This grisly sight was too much for me to handle. I became weak in the knees and fell backwards. Landing on my butt, I couldn't move. Ah, it hurts, it hurts! My legs! My leg! Nana was bending and contorting her back and writhing on the ground as if struggling to escape the pain and fear. I wanted to help her, but I had no idea what I could do. Nothing had ever prepared me for the situation like this. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't even think. The sight of Nana's squirming body, gushing blood every which way, was burning itself into my mind. It was the most frightening thing I'd ever seen. Ugh. I could sense the presence of another person in the shadows just behind Nana's torso! Who was it? The darkness was all-encompassing past a certain point, giving only the vaguest notion of a human silhouette within an inky black void. Who's there? That's the locker room. No, wait, it's not. Where is this? What's back there? That door should have led into the pool locker room, but the lighting, or lack of it, was completely wrong. There was also an indescribably foul odor wafting from within, so powerful and revolting that it felt like it could never leave my senses again. And whatever being was lurking in the shadows of that horrible room was getting closer to me step by step. Oh, I see shit. It's holding a leg. I still couldn't make out a single feature, but frankly, I didn't want to. His existence alone was threatening enough. Whoever this was, I could sense his shadow posturing itself over Nana's head as if preparing to swallow it whole. Like a crocodile. In fact, the shadow was beginning to resemble a crocodile more and more. Was this even a person? That's a crocodile, all right. The figure was now fully visible, and was indeed a person, I think. He grabbed Nana by the head, then turned and began dragging her into that horrid room. She was clearly nearing death, as it took everything she had to scream and protest. Her voice was getting weaker and writhing less pronounced. I couldn't even imagine how painful it must be to have one's body severed, slowly dragged across the floor, exposed side down. Oof. It would be bad enough just having my head held in that massive, filthy grip. No, grip isn't the right word. It was really more like a bite. God, no, save me, please! My... No! Ah! Stop, please. I don't want to die. Don't kill me. These were the panicked primal screams of a person's last moments on Earth. It's a sound no one should ever have to hear, much less produce. Ugh. This is uncomfortable. And once you hear it, it's the kind of thing you'll be hearing again for the rest of your life. Nothing can ever wipe it from your memory. It stays with you. Disappeared. Goodbye. I sat there dumbfounded. So disturbed that I could barely breathe, and watched the slow slither of Nana's body as she disappeared into the unknown. It only took a few seconds for her to vanish into blackness, but those were the longest few seconds of my life. And when she was gone, only a wide swath of blood remained, tracing her path down the hall and across that hellish threshold. Nana, I have to go save her. What are you, pooping your pants? Help! Mayu! Oh my god. Nana! Gathering all my courage, I ran at full speed toward the black void, but found no room to enter. Beyond the door was nothing more than a solid wall. What? No, where is she? Where was she taken? Mayu! It was just as Shinozaki had said. Right before my eyes, a human being was being pulled into a space that simply no longer existed. Pulled out of reality. And yet, I could still hear her. No! I can't even describe how frightened I was. This is fucked up, man. All I could do was scream and take off running away from there. Anywhere else was preferable. Why am I going this way? Nana isn't this way. Nana isn't this way. She's behind me. I need to go back. I need to save her. I need to save Nana, but I'm just getting farther and farther away from her. No, I can't. I just can't. It's not possible.
私には無理できないごめん
Sorry, I'm so sorry, Nana. I couldn't do anything to save you.
シヌマくんたちに
What do I say to Kishinuma and Shinozaki?
さっきまで一緒に話してた
We were just talking with her, and now look what's happened. Her legs were torn right off. Right along the lines of those bruises.
あざ
Wait. The bruises!
ちゃん
Nana was sliced up in the exact spots where she had those markings.
私のお腹
And
のあざ
I have markings just like that on my stomach, but
ないよね
that doesn't mean anything, right? It's just coincidence,
だよ
right?
嫌だ私
What is wrong with me?
こんな時まで
Worrying about myself at a time like this. But I can't help it. I opened my compact mirror hesitantly and brought it down to my abdomen, lifting my shirt and loosening my skirt a bit to get a better look. Oh God, no! I didn't have to look very hard. The color of the bruise on my abdomen had darkened significantly. It was far more pronounced now, practically pulsating in purplish red. It looked more like some kind of demented crest that had surfaced from deep inside my body. No. No!
色が濃くなって
It's darker, more clearly outlined, and it looks bigger now, too. What is this? Why is it here? It's just a bruise, right? I'm sure it'll go away on its own over time if I leave it be. I just kept telling myself that. It would go away on its own, it was nothing, and I was starting to believe it. Feeling somewhat placated, I lifted the mirror up and prepared to shut it and put it away when I caught a quick glimpse of my face. I saw fear, I saw sadness, and I saw defeat, but I also saw something else. Ah! No. At first I doubted my eyes, but I wasn't seeing things, nor was it a smudge on the mirror. It was another discolored bruise, just like that one on my abdomen. It was nowhere near as dark, but it was definitely there, and given enough time, it would probably get a lot darker. Why? Why? When did I get this? Maybe it's just dirty. Maybe I just need to wipe it off. I tried shining it away with my finger, but all that did was make it wet. And each time I pressed down on it, the surrounding skin would turn white, creating greater contrast and making it stand out more. It wasn't going away. It wasn't going away! And if it just kept darkening. My controller died. Perfect fucking timing, right? Come on. Come on. I might wind up like Nana. No, please. No. No, no! Torn apart at the seams. No!
鈴本
Suzumoto, what's wrong?
なんか声聞こえた
I
から
thought I heard you scream. No luck in finding Ogasawara?
心配ね
Ogasawara?
今からみんなで探し
I don't like that at all. We'll help you search. Suzumoto? No, stay back! I took a step away from them, despite myself. What's going on? Please, just stay back. There's nothing going on, I swear.
何かあったの
Did something happen? Did you see something in your compact? It's nothing. I didn't see anything. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I couldn't let them see me like that. I didn't want them to see that hideous bruise.
おい鈴本
Wait, Suzumoto!
鈴本さん
Suzumoto! Dunk, 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 dunk. What do I do? What do I do?
また逃げてる
I'm running again, but where? Where am I going? I have to get rid of this. If I don't, if I can't, then then I'll wind up like Nana. I have to hurry. I have to find some way of making this go away. I had some concealer in my makeup bag. Maybe I could hide it.
これなら
There we go.
見えない
I can't see it at all now.
こんなあざ
All I have to do is get some sleep. And when I wake up, the bruise will be long gone. I know it will.
絶対に
Yeah. I was getting all worked up over nothing. It was just a little mark on my face, after all. Probably just a result of all the stress I've been feeling here. Once things calmed down, it would go away for sure. Welcome back. What do they want me to find in here? What do they want me to find in here? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Hmm? I don't remember closing the
ド
door.
ア閉めたっけ？
Shit. It wouldn't open. And it wasn't like it was locked. Rather, it felt like almost as someone were holding it closed with superhuman strength. It's a hairy motherfucking door! Suddenly, I realized why. The door was wrapped multiple times over with thin black threads. How had I not noticed this a moment ago? What the? Is this human hair? I looked at it a bit more closely and concluded without question that's exactly what it was. I felt an unpleasant heat radiating all along my back muscles, across my entire spine. I was being watched. There was some sort of moist, lukewarm presence in the room with me, and slowly but surely, I could sense it moving. Oh, who's there?
誰かいるの？
Who's behind me?
私の後ろ
I was too scared to turn around.
保健室が
This room. Ah! It was a little girl wearing. It was a little girl wearing a red dress. Probably a first or second grader. Her skin was pale as pottery, contrasting with her lacquer-like hair, and she looked somehow familiar.
この子
Ah! This is the girl from the newspaper who survived the murders.
篠崎
Sashiko Shinozaki.
嘘でしょ？
But that can't be right. That happened over 30 years ago.
保健室が
This room is so
まだ殺風景。
lifeless.
そうだ。
I know what it needs.
解剖標本
A human autopsy model.
解剖標本
I want to dissect a human. What? Oh, fuck! Ah!
姉ちゃんまた遊べる
It's in my fucking right ear. Have you come to play with us again? No! Please, no! Something was dripping onto the back of my hand. Are these tears? That's what I thought at first, anyway. If I'd started to cry, I wasn't aware, but considering what I was going through, it wouldn't have been surprising in any way. I wonder just how much I'd cried since getting sealed up in this godforsaken place. Probably more than I'd ever cried before in my entire life. But these weren't tears, were they? Was it blood, then? Did these children do something to me? Sure enough, I reached up and touched my face, and my finger came in contact with something sticky. Something sticky and red. What did you do to me?
何も
We didn't do anything. Sashiko's answers were cold and disinterested, and came accompanied with a crooked, wry smile. She was just a child, yet one glance from her made every hair on my body stand on end.
鏡で見てみたらどう？
How about you take a look
少
in
し
the
だけ
mirror?
待っててあげる。
We'll wait. Just for a little bit, though. Sashiko's face somehow made me feel as if there might be two sides to her. One gentle and one not. But regardless of which I was dealing with here, I wasn't about to go against her recommendation. I was legitimately curious myself. You're just a child. In a mosque. Suck these nuts. Oh, fuck. So I took out my compact, opened it, and... No, why? No! No, please! The bruise I concealed with my makeup had sprung back to the surface once again, though it could hardly be called a bruise anymore. My skin had literally split open from inside, and blood was beginning to seep out through the pinkish fissure, bead by bead.
These nuts?
No, this can't be happening. It can't be. No!
違わないお前だよ
It's happening. That's all you.
抗わなければ一瞬
If
で
you
い
hadn't
けた
fought
の
it,
にね
you might have been able to die quickly.
お前はその
But
お
you're
腹の
going to
亀裂の
die.
通りに
You're going to be
死ぬのは
torn
もう
open
決ま
along
って
those
いるん
cracks
だ
on your belly. Oh. The bruise along my stomach and abdomen had followed suit, splitting open and dripping dark red blood everywhere. At this point, I completely lost any ability to think or reason. I was a goner, and I knew it. What's worse than dying in an instant getting smashed? What's worse than dying in an instant getting smashed against a wall? Getting slowly, carefully torn apart. That's what. I fucked that whole thing up. Ah! Get out of my fucking ears, you little dicks. Time to begin the autopsy, everyone. No, please stay away. Stay away. Yeah, I was a goner. I couldn't fight it. Somewhere deep in the pit of my soul, I knew there was no way out. This unimaginably cruel fate was predestined. I couldn't escape. Oh, sure, I tried to run. I squirmed and resisted with every last bit of my strength I had. But fate had me by the ankle, and it wasn't about to let go. If only I could force myself to lose consciousness, maybe I could avoid the unbearable agony that I knew was coming, but sadly, I wasn't that strong-willed. Oh, Christ! I could feel the hands of the children all over my body, coming from virtually every direction, and they were really digging. Ugh. Oh, that's fucked up! I'm dying, save me, Sheeg! Sheeg? Your dear Sheeg won't be coming to your rescue. No chance. No hope. I was seized with a pain unlike anything I'd ever imagined possible before. I couldn't talk, couldn't move, couldn't even think. I felt like my head was going to explode under the pressure of the millions of nerves, all telling my brain just how much every part of my body hurt. And it didn't stop. Every moment it grew worse and worse. Then, I began to drift away. What an awful stink. Let's decorate the wall or maybe the hallway outside with our new autopsy model. The school's getting livelier all the time. Sashika's voice sounded like it was far in the distance. It was then that I realized the agony I had been feeling had changed. It was no longer pain, but chill. I didn't hurt anymore. I was just cold. So cold that I couldn't even feel my body. So cold. So very, very cold. Sheik, I can't even move a finger anymore. But even if I'm dead, and even if my body's an unsightly mess, I hope you won't think poorly of me. Because Sheik, my final wish is that Sheik be the one to find my body. As long as it's not too revolting to look at anyway. I wanted him to think I'm pretty. I miss him. Sheik. Bro. Fucking A. Bruh. I think I have that sound alert in my bits. Bruh. That's gonna be it for me tonight. Excuse me. This fucking game, dude. This game. I can't. This game is intense. I'm gonna switch my light so it's a little more Holy fuck. I don't know what to do, man. This game is pretty intense. God damn. I'm also a little tired. I don't know if you guys can tell. But, you know. Wiggle. My microphone is all dusty and shit too. That's brutal. Man, I have to dust in here now because you guys can actually see how fucking awful it looks in here. That sucks. But yeah, holy shit. Kind of intense. Kind of really fucking intense. I'm gonna change modes real quick. There we go. Now I look a little more relaxed. I don't look so dark and cold. I actually look a little more inviting. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I need to add some shit on this screen. It's kind of nice to have this screen and be like visibly like seen. It's kind of cool. This game is so good though. I'm really like, I feel bad because I'm not really like especially with like Doki Doki, like I'm not really giving much insight on the game. I'm more just narrating it, and I don't know. I'm liking narrating it. It's kind of fun. I kind of enjoy reading it. It's nice, even though I've been fucking it up pretty badly like the whole time. But yeah, I don't know. The new ring light's pretty sweet though. It's like off center of my camera, so not much you can do. I have a voice. That's all I have. It's not a good one. It's just a voice. Read me a bedtime story. Well, watch this VOD. There you go. There's your bedtime story. All right. Well, time to sleep. What if we just did a sleep stream like right here, right now? Should be a little funny. But yeah. I don't really have anything else to add. Oh, you know what's sick? Is that you can see the prints a lot better now with this ring light, which is sweet. Now that I thought about it, it's almost reflected into the camera. I really dig this. It's super reflective, and also it kind of helps my like frame rate with my lighting. It's actually a lot smoother than it was. Curious. I gotta see what the precursor orb looks like. Ooh, you can actually see what it is. I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, I do aim to get the printer running. Maybe tomorrow we'll see if I can actually get a fucking print going. We do have the liquor from when we did Resident Evil 7. He's pretty great, actually. He came out really well. It's kind of terrifying. I'm a fan of it. Decent size. I mean, not terrible. I think it looks pretty dope. But if you like what you've seen and you want to hang out more, you can always hit that follow button. You know, I went into that pretty half-assedly. Let me try again. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, you can always hit the follow button. As always, you don't have to if you don't want to. You can always come and go as you please. But if you like what you saw and want to see more, you can follow me at Alex Guy Thing. You've been seeing the thing actually like right about here the whole time in the mainstream channel thing. It says Alex Guy Thing. That's where you can find me on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. You can find me on all those shits. Yeah. If you need more than that, you can always check out Broccoli Bomber Studios on YouTube. It's my old YouTube channel with my bandmates, small podcasts, small Let's Plays over there. Yeah, if you wanted to find out what I've done in the past. And speaking of bandmates, you can always check out my video game cover band, Limit Break. It's on every music streaming service available. I have so many things I have to like talk about, like follow my social stuff, get in my Discord, get in the fucking merch page, look at my merch. You can buy some shit. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. Primarily, you should just go look at my link tree. That's most of the important links, anyways, except for, I think, the Spotify stuff and Broccoli Bomber Studios, unfortunately. I just got to figure out a way to make it work easier. It's just how it is. But I'm going to get ready to roll the credits to show a little bit of love to those who did a little bit extra during the stream. I fucked up. I need a second. I want to find somebody to raid. So let us see who is streaming tonight. Does anybody have any raid recommendations before we do any of that theory stuff? I want to see who you guys want to raid. Man, I really do like this ring light. It actually makes the camera look warmer and more like full and vibrant. Noise? They are doing Jackbox party stuff. Okay. We can raid Noise. For those who don't know, Noise is a fantastic human being, fantastic streamer. Like I said, they are currently... Oh, no, they're playing Phasmophobia. Why is it telling me Jackbox party packs? Wait, are they? I'm so confused. Okay, they are playing Jackbox stuff, but it's saying that they're playing Phasmophobia on my end. It's weird. Anyway, Noise is fantastic. Follow Noise, especially in this raid. I'd love to give nothing but support to them. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to hop off of here. Thank you again for being here as always. I appreciate every single one of you. If you've been here for 5 minutes, 5 months, 5 hours, does not matter how long you've been here. You guys make it possible for me to do the things that I want to do. And I'm honestly lucky. I'm very lucky and very fortunate to have people who want to support me in any way possible or come here to be entertained by me. I don't know. I'm grateful. 100% grateful. But yeah. Every day is a small goal for me on this 1 year long journey straight of streaming. And I know that you guys have small goals that will lead you to the big goals. It doesn't matter what those small goals are that get you to those big goals, but you should start doing it today. For example, if you want to read a book within a month, start reading 2 pages a day. Start reading 1 page a day. Fuck, even if you don't finish the book in a month, it's going to lead you to that point. I can't stress enough how important it is to have those goals be started and then you can see them finish so fast and you can move on to the next thing and just feel that just small modicum of any kind of success. It's a good feeling. But yeah, I'm going to hop off of here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and point my mouse over my end loop here. I'm going to go ahead and roll credits. But I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. I love you very much. Do good. Be good to each other. Support each other. And I love you very much. Until then, take care.